pertussis is included in the DTP vaccine. The DTP vaccine is a vaccine that prevents 3 diseases: diphtheria, tetanus, and pertussis here. We give this vaccine many times. The first time when the baby is 2 months old. But we have a problem with this, and I will show you now. We have a problem. So look. We give the vaccine several times, 4 times, at the age of 2 months, 4 months, 6 months, 15 months, and 4 years. And later, we give to children around 11, 12 years. So we have to give this vaccine many times. The problem is that the vaccine that we are using now, can protect people for very few years. So you are vaccinated when you are a child, but when you are a teenager, you may suffer the disease because the vaccine protects you for a very short time. So when you are a teenager or a young adult, if you suffer the disease, you are not going to suffer a severe disease. The disease will be very mild. So it's not important. The severity of the disease in teenagers is not important. The problem is that you can infect other people. The problem is that you can infect small children. And small children, infants, so younger than 1 year, may suffer a severe disease. We start giving the vaccine at 2 months. However, the children are not fully protected after 1 year. So infants younger than 1 year may suffer the disease. Children younger than 1 year may become infected from infected teenagers. So infected teenagers may infect infants. That is the problem. The problem is that teenagers and young adults infect themselves, and they can infect children, infants. That is the problem. So look, so currently it's still a major health problem in the world, even when we have a vaccine. Most deaths are found in infants. Infants means, this word means younger than 1 year, mostly. And the problem is that the disease appears in young adults. So I'm going to try to explain this again using the whiteboard, because this is very difficult to explain online. I will try to explain again. So the vaccines protect from around 1 year but for a few years. That means teenagers and young adults have risk of suffering the disease. So the disease in these people, in teenagers, the disease is not severe. However, even when the disease is not severe, they can transmit the disease to others. To whom? To infants. And these infants may suffer a severe disease. Remember, the vaccines start protecting at 1 year. Infants younger than 1 year may suffer a severe disease. For example, the baby that I show you in the video. Okay, this is the problem. So the problem is with these people. The problem is with infants that may suffer severe disease. What can we do to prevent this? What can we do to prevent disease in infants? What can we do? What we are doing now is to vaccinate the pregnant women. We vaccinate pregnant women in the last weeks of pregnancy, so in the 3rd trimester. When we vaccinate pregnant women, these pregnant women are going to produce antibodies, mostly IgG. And this IgG can cross to the fetus, so to the newborn, and the baby will be protected. The infant will be protected for several months. Until the vaccine is effective in the infant. That is what we do. So we go to the presentation. So to prevent pertussis in infants, what we have to do is to vaccinate pregnant women during the 3rd trimester. Usually between the 27 to 36 weeks of pregnancy. So they will produce IgG, and this IgG will be transmitted to the fetus and then to the newborn. So the newborn will be protected for several months until the vaccine is effective in the newborn. So we are going to complete the table. So prevention, we have the vaccine. Can you see the table? Yes, but I cannot write. I don't know why. Wait a moment. Wait a moment, please. So we are here. I can't write. Wait a moment, because I can't write in the table and I don't know why. Sorry. I'm going to do it again. Here, okay. So the prevention of pertussis, to prevent pertussis, we have to do 2 things. Vaccine for the children. Starting, the first dose is when the child is 1 month old, the first one, and later more doses. And the second thing is to vaccinate pregnant women. When we vaccinate pregnant women, we can protect the newborn. This is the prevention of pertussis by 2 mechanisms, okay? Remember this is important. But I'm not sure if you understand this. I'm not sure if you understand this process. Koha, can you please explain this? Because I'm not sure if they understand this mechanism. Vaccination of pregnant women. Why we do it?
Các bạn đọc về cái thông, các bạn nghe được cô không?
Dạ có ạ.
Có. Okay.
Về
okay, so we continue. If they understand, we continue. Yes, okay, so we continue.
Yeah.
Okay, so we continue. So we don't say anything else about Bordetella. We are going to continue with the next one. It's called. So I go to the table.